Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify. Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. Your blood will be mine! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Come to me, my servants! Avenge me! Arise and save your queen, my slaves. My children, my beloved. You can't. Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. I cannot enter. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt. These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing. Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting.
I must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this new malevolence? Good evening, Dr. Reed. Have a drink and enjoy this night, for it could be our last.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the...
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred...
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission.
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish.
Good.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to...
Before I go,
All right.
Why Aloysius
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England.
Did he?
No, I did. My decision is very recent.
Does he know I'm...
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage.
How would you like...
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of...
Is there a...
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her...
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, consider...
Goodbye, Lord.
Understand.
Goodbye.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
Aloysius Dawson is the richest man in England. He'll be a very useful resource for the club.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is...
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man...
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of...
Please tell me more about...
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor?
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is...
What would happen if I made Dawson...
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him...
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat.
Are you sure your information...
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth.
Why so vindictive?
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I...
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never hit.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, my dear.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
To you!
It's locked, all right. I should find... another way to get into the neighborhood. I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
You're feeble! You're mine! You're bleeding! Stupid newborn!